Plus fours next, the Wyfold. U.T.S. Haberfield on the left of your picture. On the right, Auriol Kensington. Just having a good look at Auriol as well. Yeah, they've got it sorted out. They were just veering a little bit towards Temple Island. Now they've overcompensated. This is where, being coxless, it's going to be a challenge. Up goes the umpire's flag, and look at Auriol Kensington there, darting into mid-river, into mid-stream, and the umpire quick to reach for his flag and get them back across to their Bucks station. Well, that was a heart-in-mouth moment from the off, wasn't it, for Auriol Kensington Rowing Club in this Wyfold Challenge Cup heat, and they have paid the price for their steering. Have a look at the advantage that U.T.S. Haberfield have created. They've still got steering issues as well, haven't they? This is going to be a long few minutes for Auriol Kensington, Mark.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is sit in the crew that you're racing's dirty water. You know, the crew in front, the kind of wake from their boat, the puddles they're sending down, and the last thing you want to do is sit behind them, kind of racing through that. And this is the first race we've had of the day where it's been coxless. So you see there's 4 athletes in the boat. They're steering it, so one of them will have on a foot plate, they have a wire attached to it that goes to a rudder, and it depends which person's confident on this course of steering with their foot. A lot of athletes don't like to do that, so you know that would have kind of hindered their rhythm as they came out the island there.
Yes, it's an incredibly difficult thing to do, I imagine, and they found that hard from the off. There you have U.T.S. Haberfield stretching out their lead. They've dropped the rate right down. They look like Newcastle United in that boat, don't they, with the black and white stripes, but very composed. They are not expending any excess energy there.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one of the crews to watch this week. They're coached by Tim McLaren, who is one of the top coaches from Australia. He coached at U.S. Rowing, and now he's coaching at Haberfield Rowing Club. So, you know, he's got lots of pedigree. He was an athlete himself, has been to Henley many times. So it'd be interesting to see how they progress as the week's racing continues.
And the boat's full of Australian National Championships winners in various events. So great pedigree in this boat, as you say. U.T.S. Haberfield. Look how easy they're making that look.
Yeah, I don't know if that, but it looks like they're having a nice morning paddle there. You know, they've been able to take the rate down, and that may have been due to some of the steering problems that Auriol Kensington were having early on. They've enabled them to kind of paddle over the course now.
Yeah, they're just cruising their way towards that finish line. James Shooter, Matthew Curtin, Marcus Elster and James Waldersea have carved out a huge lead and are now just going to sit on it. And yeah, you're right, it's an early morning paddle for them, isn't it?
You can see the efficiency of how they move, you know, and this is really important, having a leader in the boat that's going to make that decision that you've got enough distance. You know, when do you take it down? How many kind of pips or the cadence you take it down to, so it's not getting too heavy, so you can tap over. So, you know, it's really interesting how a crew can compose themselves to do that.
Well, there's some fantastic fours in this competition, aren't there? So we'll see them tested more later on, but it looks like pretty serene progress in the Wyfold for U.T.S. Haberfield from Australia in its very first round. The umpire can relax a little bit after a pretty lively start to his morning.
Yes, I suppose like any sport, when you watch something, you want something to happen. Like when I know it's horrible to say, when you watch like motorsport or something, you want an incident to happen that kind of sparks something off. But the last thing we want to see at Henley is any clashes.
Yes, we didn't quite have Hamilton against Vettel there, did we? But wasn't far off back at Temple Island. At the other end of the course, here come the winners. And they have been leading from a couple of kilometres further back.
I think athletes and runners probably have more respect for each other in their interviews afterwards. That's what would be different.
Yeah, I don't even get the same sound bites from either Auriol Kensington or, here we are, Haberfield winning their first round of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. Well done to Shooter, Curtin, Elster and Waldersea. The winners there emphatically.